Okay, so as I was saying, this thing is the peer-to-peer file transfer system. Okay, so basically what we're doing here is heading to this website, that is pine2pine.pythonanywhere.com. It's a, it's basically a peer-to-peer file transfer system completely written in Python Flask. Okay, it is hosted by Python Anywhere's free subscription plan. Okay, so basically what it does is it is able to send files from one person to another person by sharing a link, which the first person that is sending the file is able to copy paste or just send them the thing, and the second person is able to paste that in their browser and they're able to download the file as they want. I know this may be sounding a bit unconventional based on what we know currently, but this, as a personal project of mine, is a big attempt on my portfolio. So let's just see how this thing works basically. So I'll be choosing a file. In this case, I'm choosing an image file. Okay, that is me.jpg. And when I click upload, it basically what it does is it stores the me.jpg image in the Python Anywhere server that I had created. And after a certain period of time, it automatically deletes all the images or all the data that has been stored there temporarily. So, and as I click upload, it basically generates a link. So whenever I copy paste this link on somewhere other than my own browser or my friend's browser, it automatically gets that thing download. See, that is how this thing works. So if you want a peek into the back end of how this thing is working, feel free to either contact me in LinkedIn or check out my GitHub repo. That is github.com/ARKTREK. That is ArkTrek. There is a repository named Pin to Pin, and it holds the details, codes. The web page basically is like the backend code is within that repository. So basically, what it does is it creates a specific amount of, like, so basically what it does is it generates packets of the files that we have to send from one peer to another, and these packets, like, as we click upload, it basically uploads and stores it in a specific location, and during transfer of the second person that is asking the file, that image or that file or that data basically transfers to the second person by generating packets. So this thing is basically transferred like that as packets. It's not much of a big deal. Just Google it, how peer-to-peer systems work. Like for example, the Chinese app Xender used to work like that. It required a hotspot or Wi-Fi that has to be connected on the same device, like two devices on the same network, that kind of thing. So this works almost anywhere around the world because Python Anywhere is a global web page that is providing hosting for Python softwares. So hence it can be used anywhere. So yes, that is how this thing works. And there is a small require like I know this may not be used much often by anyone, so hence I only created a small demo version for the big thing that I can build. So this currently has a limit of share transferring images, zip files, PDFs, and small video files only, like MP4 videos. Like there are a size limit of 500 MB or so. So if I cross that border, then I won't be able to use the Python and anything. So yes, so that is that. If you want more information, feel free to check out my GitHub portfolio. It holds many of my works. That is multiple blog spots, podcasts in Spotify, YouTube channels, books that I've written. I'll have to update that to be honest. Then the so-called web pages, pin to pin, this pine to pine thing. AR Maps is a Google Map alternative that I had developed. And personal portfolio is my own portfolio. It was a temporary or just test thing that I was dreaming to build. And Dreamtie was my cousin sister's wedding page. Then the startups, to be honest, they were just an attempt at what I was dreaming to create. They did not rise up. The only startup that had gained some traffic was Lal Sutra, to be honest, and Input Web was almost going to rise, but unfortunately, due to a lack of team support and a lack of finances, we weren't able to lift off properly. Then Telegram channel The Skies. It basically hosts my love for cloud or like the love for photography, that is sky based photos. So this is my resume here. You can mail me at arpitramation77 at gmail.com. Feel free to check out my GitHub portfolio as much as you want. And yes, if you want a machine learning engineer who is adept at creating new world machine learning or AI projects, feel free to reach out to me. I'm currently working on my blood cancer detection system as of now. Like I was I was engaged in that for some time. I did not update this section currently. I'll be doing that, no worries. So yes, that is how this thing works. So if you want more information, you know where to find me. That's all for now.